Hello everyone and welcome to Not Our Podcast, where my chaotic friends and I share our thoughts and experiences about uni life, interesting situations we faced, and more. I'm your host Arika, and today we are going to talk about hobbies. We all have different things we love to do, and even if we love to do the same things, there might be different reasons as to why we love it. As the title suggests, here we discuss our hobbies. Enjoy!
Hello guys.
Yikes,
God.
man. Yikes.
For the listeners, we actually joined a podcast competition in Indonesian. It was painful.
Oh god. It is painful.
But you guys won, so like, you know.
No, we lost.
They
Oh,
didn't
wait, no, we
win.
lost.
No, they didn't win.
Oh, you don't win?
The jumps wasn't us.
Yeah, I need to keep that in mind.
Yeah, we went to hell and back. Anyways, yeah, it's Hobbies, episode 11.
I have way too much, and probably none of them are healthy.
Yes, this episode is actually suggested by Jerry. He seems quite eager for this episode.
Yay!
Starting off, I think...
No, it's fine.
I mean,
Just let someone else first before I actually go full blown talking.
Okay, we'll save the best for the last then. For me, there are a lot of unproductive hobbies for me, of course, like watching videos, playing games, just like many other people. But on the more productive side, does dancing count, I guess, yeah?
I mean, technically like watching stuff is productive. You get like inspiration.
Watching
right?
Pro ZD.
I wouldn't really count watching YouTube as a hobby, though. It's like such a generic thing that, like, you know.
I don't think hobbies are held back by how widespread
Yeah,
it
hobbies
is.
are things you like to do, right?
But,
Yeah,
but
like-
I mean, fair,
you
but
go.
like, you know.
Okay, anyways.
That's so weird.
We don't need to Google what is the meaning of hobbies. Yeah, okay. That's the unproductive side. Just get it out of the way. Things I like to do that are unproductive. And then dancing as well. You know, back then, me and Rafi, Jerry as well joined our team in
For very briefly.
Yeah, just for 1 year.
the Christmas presentation. Even after school, after we were done with school, me and Rafi would still hang out and dance once in a while.
Yeah.
And besides that, I think, yeah, you guys know I love photography because we did photo shoot and I would be the man behind the camera. And
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah. Those are productive. There are actually quite a few more, including making podcasts like this. Even though it actually gets tiring sometimes, because like at first, from the first episode editing, I was like, oh, it's great. It's like I'm hanging out with you guys again. And then episode 7 came and I was like, I'm tired of you guys' voice.
I it's 8 hours of work. Like, come on.
There's always too much of a good thing, you know? As great as our voices are, there's always too much of a good thing, you know?
Oh god.
Yeah, alright. Great voices. And the challenges are usually, I mean, I know you guys are busy, you guys need to type and do some other things which creates noise. And sometimes it hurts my eyes when like I open your audio files, like your audio file, one of you, and then it's filled with spikes of typing and clicking noises everywhere.
Yeah.
Sorry. Just
Sorry.
rant now.
Get it out of your system. Get it out of your system. Get it out of
Yeah,
your
don't
system.
worry. I mean, it's the thing is, those things I delete like individually. So like I seclude them and then delete them one by one. But I think even if you guys don't have like large typing noises, I would still do that kind of detailed editing, because sometimes you would move a little bit and then you would just create this tiny chair noise. Maybe some people's chairs are squeaking or like rustling noise.
I also wouldn't edit it if I were you. just like take the raw like Discord audio.
The raw Discord experience. Just post the raw Discord.
With all the noises and the ghosts.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
part
like,
of the atmosphere.
It's part of the atmosphere, exactly.
But like even in Audacity, it says it's below like negative 42 decibels, which is actually really low and should be fine. But when I hear it in my headphones, if I can still hear it in my headphones, I would still delete it. So
His OCD will get triggered every time he hears it.
You the man.
I just wanted to be clear, you know?
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I have no words for you, man. Like 8 hours.
Yeah, I tried a different way of editing for like the last episode, and it took even longer. But yeah, there's that. How I started the podcast was actually kind of answered in episode 1, I think. It was during the pandemic, nothing to do, and I've always loved podcasts, and for me, I think it's quite an inspiration from like many podcasts. But me myself, when I hear something I like or I enjoy something like a photo or a film, music, if I enjoy something, like I would like to make it myself. So yeah, there's like podcast. It inspired me to make one myself, which I didn't know what it would be about at first. But then, I asked you guys if you guys want to make a podcast, and I remember we all have our own stories, especially about university, all our complaints.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's okay. We have like a thing every week. Is it even weekly anymore? Wait,
What?
Oh, it is, but like we skipped like 2 weeks, I think,
What, D&D?
on recording. No, on the podcast.
Recording. Yeah, sometimes.
We usually record every other week or every week. Yeah.
Yeah. Like we missed like a week because of the competition.
And I was not in the recording house place thingy as well.
Yeah, you were away. Yeah. Alright, it's fine.
Oh yeah, and
You need a rest.
I think what actually happens is that if I'm in that other house, I would like make sure the week before we have some recording, so like I have things to edit while I'm away. So yeah.
I mean, we still have like the schedule like figured out, right? Like we have like a thing that's out every week or something.
Every other week, because
Or
if it's
every
every
other
week, we won't have enough materials actually.
Now, that's great. I mean, like you can stretch your legs a bit. You don't need to like freaking now do like 8 hours of editing every week. If it's every week, damn. It's fine.
But yeah, lastly, I think it's making music is also a hobby of mine, but I do that only when I'm inspired. Like
Making
really
music.
inspired.
Wait, actually, you said like a thing.
Huh?
You said like a thing like a while back, like like a track you
A
made.
sample.
Yeah.
Is it an electro sample, if I'm mistaken?
I think I remember that. Was that like last year?
Maybe.
I forgot.
He's cool, dude.
What are we talking about? Like I sent.
I forgot. Was
What?
it like a piano
You
thing?
said an audio sample of like your music.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. I think I sent a couple or something. Like I made a few because I did take film scoring in university anyway. So like I have quite a few, and like outside of that, I made a few as well. But
Very
like
nice.
yeah, I made those only when I'm really inspired. Sometimes like I would have a tune, and I record it. Like I make with like an app or something, and then I don't know how to continue it, and so I stop. Like the problem for me is that I'm no music kid. I don't have any musical knowledge. So like I know the tune, but I wouldn't know the keys. So I would just hit it. I would trial and error on the keyboard.
That's dedication, though.
That's
Honestly,
actually
Yeah.
that's
dedication.
actually
that works. I mean, if it works, it works.
sometimes you just gotta slam things together, and sometimes it works.
You are crazy in every aspect.
Says the one with
Thank
no
you.
shenanigans.
I concur.
Like even if simple keys are still fine. Sometimes chords are even more difficult because I would have the whole music or like part of a music in my brain, but I wouldn't be able to put it in music form, put it down in the real world. But like I do often spend my time when I'm alone in my house like singing random tunes, like completely random. So like no, it's not from any songs I know. And yeah, I try to keep that up, so I'm in a habit of creating new tunes, even though there's no complete music to it.
I mean, that is actually a lot of dedication and a lot of motivation.
I think the
Just-
only time I like create new tunes is like in the bathroom. Sorry. I mean, doesn't everyone do that? Or is it
I mean,
just me?
and like Glenn wasn't Glenn like the one here that's actually like the most technically talented? I think like I remember like you were really good at playing the violin. Like you were actually like trained playing the violin.
I mean,
Not keyboard or both.
not exactly. Not really
Like-
good. I'm just.
Like the most decent, like the
Amateur.
most technically trained out of like
I
all
mean,
of us
now
here.
not at all, but like
I think
Was.
Glenn was the most musically talented. Yeah.
yeah, like I didn't
Yeah.
like did not pursue that at all. Like it's just gone. I wouldn't call it talent. I would just like I don't know.
Train.
I tried it. Yeah, there you go. Wasn't like, particularly good at it either.
But like for some reason, most of the music I made, they sound sad.
Oh, is
Because
it
you're
like
sad.
you're sad? Yeah.
Maybe it's the representation of your inner turmoils as a human being.
Technically, yeah. It's the subconscious stuff.
It's like
Art in general.
I guess the genre counts as classical. Yeah, I sent it to you once and you said like classical. Someone said classical. I think it was Jerry.
I forgot, but I do remember. But I think it was me.
Yeah, most of the music I made are like that. Just simple piano keys, this and that. Nothing. No acoustic stuffs. And wait,
Sad.
yeah, and sad. But my friend once asked me to try to make I think it was lo-fi. Yeah, lo-fi music, and I tried, and it worked. So that's something. Even though
Oh,
after
you
that,
make lo-fi.
Yay!
I can send it to the group. I think I
Yeah.
made two.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
I made two, and after that, I just couldn't make anymore. Like yeah. Brain exe stopped working, something like that.
Understandable.
Like I actually tried. I actually like find the right lo-fi keyboard instrument in the settings and all that. I tried to hit random keys, but it just wouldn't come up.
I think it's more of a. I think at that one it's more of a. You're not using. I don't know. For me at least, I think sometimes like it's more of a feeling kind of deal than actually like producing something. So like when you try to produce something, it's like different from when you're actually in the mood and then like you
You can't
produce something.
force
So
art.
like different from expressing.
Yeah, kind of like that, I guess.
And I do have a MIDI keyboard. If you don't know, it's like musical keyboard that you can connect to your laptop.
Oh, really? Wow.
MIDI keyboard. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
You do? Really?
like I bought that because whenever I play in the keyboard, like those Yamaha keyboard, when you press the keys, they're really soft. And like when I play those kinds of keyboard, it always just flows because it's soft and like it can make really beautiful noises. But when it comes to the MIDI keyboard, you really need to hit the keys hard because like in making music, usually in the software, in the application, there's this thing called velocity. And velocity is how hard you play that instrument. Like when you play a violin, if you use the bow and like swing it hard on the, what do you call that? You bow the string. Yeah. If you do it quickly and you do it slowly, one sounds much louder and the other sounds much softer, right? So they're trying to make the software sensitive to that kind of thing. So like the keyboard, like I need to press it really hard to make it even audible with headphones. That's why making music is really hard with the MIDI keyboard.
That's just really annoying.
Yeah, imagine you're trying to make calming, soft music, but you need to bash the keyboard to make that music.
Yeah, that's very annoying.
Like MIDI keyboard, it enters it to like the computer. Can't you just edit it post?
I can, but like
It will sound different.
It will sound different. Yeah, that's actually true.
I can increase the velocity, like each of them or like all of them, but like the thing is I can barely even hear them when I hit the keys if I hit them softly, even when I max out my speaker.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that's one hindrance, but sometimes I make do. I think that is all. And Natasha.
Oh no.
Yeah. Do you wanna wait for
What
later or?
hobbies? Let me think. Okay, I made a list actually because I just
Wow.
don't know if you ask me to like, tell my hobbies on the spot, I just can't. I don't know. The first thing I would say is drawing, but that's also my job, so I don't know.
I mean,
Okay,
your
I
hobby.
mean,
I'll just
job
start
and
from this
hobbies
side.
can be in the same thing. So
Kinda, but also not at the same time. Here.
yeah.
So, it's like, since my job is to draw stuff as an illustrator, I kind of hate it in a way, but I also love it. So it's like a love-hate relationship. Except the difference is, like, the ones I do for my hobby, the artworks I do with my feelings and like how I express stuff, it's different. Like how I said about how Dika produces music and all that. The difference between producing and expressing. Do you get what I mean? Like if I'm told to draw something by whatever brief I was working on, it would feel like I would feel like I'm forced to do it, so it would not have as much soul in it as if I were to do it because I want to. So like let's just say something like it will look okay. I guess the quality is still going to stay consistent, except the difference would be there's very little life in the things I draw that are forced. While the ones I draw out of my own will, like out of my desire to express, out of my hobby, it has so much more life and soul in it. Do you get what I mean?
Yes,
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
in a way, I love drawing. I also hate drawing. I hope that clears it up.
Artist
But
life.
yeah.
Relatable, very relatable.
Very relatable. Exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that's why when people say, get a job that you love, make your hobby into a job, I would disagree because you'll end up having a hate-love relationship with that hobby, and it becomes it splits into two anyway. It becomes like a chore, but also a hobby. And for like a while it will confuse you until you can get to that one point where you can say something like, oh, now I know the difference between my work when I'm expressing and the work when I'm producing. At that stage, you just kind of feel like, yeah, it's like it's not a curse anymore in a way. It's just that's just how it is, and you'll need to deal with it like this.
But so like, would you change your job if you could?
Well, I don't have any other skill other
Well, I
than
mean,
drawing.
If you were
I
to
mean,
like
much
choose
stuff.
like a major, like now in hindsight, like what would you
Mm-hmm.
like? Would you choose another major instead of like design?
No, I don't think so. I have no other passion other than design. So, yeah, I don't exactly have a choice either. I don't have the passion or the skill. It's like I invest too much stat points on design. So I'm actually very good at this and I love this, but I also hate this.
It's great that you still have like design, like drawing as a hobby though. Like most people just hate it, right? Start to hating
because
it when like
there's a difference, I guess. There's this huge urge or desire to create in me, I guess. It's like let's just say happiness is something you reach. Everyone has a different way of reaching happiness. For some, it's to have a family, to raise kids, to be proud of them. But for me, what really drives me and gives me happiness is creating things and sharing it with people and making them smile and all that. So in a way, that's what I can do with art. I can create, and that is what makes me happy. So that's why I have a hobby of drawing for the expressing part, but not the working part.
that's great.
Yeah, if that makes any sense. But anyway, other than drawing, let's just stop talking about drawing for now. My other hobby, does anime count as a hobby? Watching anime?
It counts as much as watching YouTube. So
Okay,
Ben,
yeah.
I would say it is much more.
Well,
I would
true.
say it's much more. I agree. It's much.
Yeah, it's so much more.
You
Anime is so much
weebs.
more. It teaches you stuff.
Hey,
And also
Hey,
fanfics.
you're also a weeb. Shut up,
Reading
Nika.
and writing fanfics. Yeah, everyone here is a weeb. Stop denying it.
no, no.
Stop denying your legacy.
Stop denying it.
stop denying your destiny.
And okay, another one is probably games. Yeah, I really like Minecraft these days. It's very calming and it's like, well, it still satisfies my urge to create because I think all of you know I only play creative in Minecraft. I build things,
Yes.
create
Yes.
things. Yeah. I just can't stop it, creating stuff.
She can
Like,
create, but she
even
can't
if it's-
survive.
Yeah, I don't know how to make a torch when I first try survival in the server. Yeah, I just can't.
I mean, that's better
Yeah,
than
like-
not knowing how to get wood, right?
Well, at first I needed to Google how to get wood without an axe. Like, how
Okay.
do I get an
So
axe? Turns out you can just use your hand at first.
That's actually normal, yeah. For people who just
That is
starting
normal.
out.
Not gonna lie. Yeah.
Yeah, except I've been doing this for years, but only in creative, so I guess counts as starting, I suppose. Yeah, but again, it's creating stuff like fanfics. I like reading fanfics. I also like writing fanfics. It's always back to that one goal of being happy and the way I can be happy, which is creating. So
What about playing near Automata?
that's fun.
It's fun.
No
Yeah,
creating,
it's
it's just
refreshing.
fun.
Yeah, it's just fun and refreshing, but in the end, it just feels like a waste of time in a way. I don't know. I mean, I feel happy about that, but I really enjoy the game. I really actually love Nier Automata. It's one of my favorite games, but yeah, it doesn't feel as satisfying, I suppose. But it still makes me happy. Don't worry. Also, what else? Cooking. If I'm desperate.
Yeah, you chef now.
Yeah.
She moved to
Well, I
UK
can't
and
eat-
she's desperate now.
Yeah. I can't eat the same thing every day, so yeah, if I'm desperate, I cook. But I wouldn't say it's a hobby.
It's still
Other
creating
hobbies.
food.
Yeah, I guess it's creating because I don't follow the recipe. I invent. Photography? But photography, I've indefinitely retired because I found out I have scoliosis, so I can't really carry heavy stuff anymore.
Oh shit.
like 13
Really, you have
degrees.
scoliosis.
Yeah. Surprisingly, I found out when I was taking the TB test for the UK visa.
Was it like because
Since-
of like your sitting position
No.
or something? Or
I
like
think I sit okay enough. I don't really lean to one side or anything. It's always straight.
But you sit
I really pay
Scoliosis is
attention
a-
to my
Yeah.
So the
posture.
scoliosis is like just her spine is just like in a weird.
you don't seem
Yeah.
like your posture is like okay.
I mean, I did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like when I called it, right? I remember calling. I remember like we were discussing about your back pain, and like I called. Oh, you have scoliosis. I was right.
Damn. Actual medical student right here.
Oh, right. That was quite a while ago.
It was quite a while ago.
Yeah, that was before I even take the TB test because it's like a chest X-ray. So yeah, when I get the X-ray, I was like, holy shit, my spine, what the hell?
Oof. Wait, what? Why do
Yeah.
they need to X-ray you on a TB test?
Because it's a requirement for the visa.
Ah, yeah.
But like even cameras are too heavy.
My camera has this heavy ass lens. Also, yeah, if I were to carry my camera on a backpack, it gets heavy. It feels heavier over time, and like I still have other stuff too that I need to carry.
Yeah, I
So
felt
in the end,
that.
it could total to like 4 or 5 kilograms if I travel, and yeah, I don't want that. So in the end, to UK, I don't bring my camera, but I get a new phone with good quality camera, so it's just the same, I guess.
I mean, there are those
Except-
phones like
yeah.
with those like big ass lenses.
Yeah.
Use
Yeah, that
use
too.
mirrorless cameras. I think they're lighter.
Yeah, they might be lighter. Yeah, I should try that someday. Yeah, because like taking pictures with your phone doesn't feel the same as when you're taking pictures with your camera.
That's
It
right.
has that certain feel.
That it
Yeah.
has that different feel, and like yeah, the weight is different, the feel is different. Settings are different, all that.
You feel more professional.
Yeah, that too.
Using mirrorless, it's way lighter and the quality is almost the same. I guess.
All right.
Mirrorless,
I'll consider
yeah,
it.
it's the problem with mirrorless back then was like for me, I think it was because I have a few lenses, and for mirrorless you need an adapter because it was still kind of new. But I think now we're starting to move to like the mirrorless age or something. So
Yep.
it's good. Yeah, I think it's great to
It's good.
get one if you have the money, because
Yeah.
cameras
I'll
are
consider
Very
it.
expensive. Pretty expensive.
The cameras aren't expensive. The lenses are, I think, right?
The lenses.
lenses
I mean,
can
if
be
you buy
much more
Lenses,
expensive
yeah.
than cameras. Yes.
Except sometimes the lens is so much more heavy than the
Yeah.
camera body.
If you buy a DSLR, you're gonna have to invest in the lenses. But if you just buy mirrorless, it's just boop. There, like just buy once, forget.
And there are still many
Kind
types
of.
of lenses for mirrorless. Just, I mean, as long as you stay away from telelens, you should be fine.
But I like the thing is I like telelens.
I like
the
telelens
ones
too,
I
but it's
usually
hella heavy.
the ones I usually use is 18 to 100, so it can take pictures of very close and very far.
Yeah,
For
and
travel,
That's
it's really
some-
good and very heavy. So
That's some bird watching lens right there.
I used that lens while interning as like the behind the scenes guy, and holding a camera like that from 4 a.m. to 11 p.m.
oh, I feel you.
standing around is not great.
Oof, big.
Yeah,
oof,
your
man.
arms get more muscly though. Yeah, I used to do that during my travels years ago. And like, yeah, it's really tiring. I feel you so much.
Yeah, like photography is fun, but carrying camera with lots of lenses is not fun.
Yeah, I agree. But you become muscular and all that. Yeah, actually my arms are bigger than necessary for a girl, so I just.
I mean, you draw and you
very tired.
Lenses.
Camera.
It's fine.
You draw. That already puts
Get
like
big
constant
muscles
stress
so you
on
can
your
punch people
hand.
harder.
No. You use your weight to punch people harder, not your strength.
Is your
When
right
you're,
arm bigger than your left then?
Kinda.
I think isn't
Wow.
that like true for everyone?
Especially because I
Isn't it
also
like-
do
yeah.
badminton when I was younger, right? So
Oh damn.
yeah, I play regularly when I was younger. So
What about me? I'm
kind of
left-handed.
unbalanced.
Actually,
You're left-handed?
Natasha is secretly healthy. Holy shit.
Okay,
No, that was years ago.
your
years
dominant
ago.
hand.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, Nika. You missed it. Exclude you from the conversation.
Be inclusive, Glenn. It's 2020.
Oh, no. It's 2020. Sorry.
Okay,
It's
Natasha,
almost
yeah.
over.
Continue.
Wait, sorry? Oh, yeah, wait, I think that's it for me.
Creating, basically.
Yeah, creating stuff.
But what makes you love to create? Because for me, I love to create because like when I hear something or like I enjoy something, I want people to enjoy something I create as well. I want people to feel that enjoyment I feel when I listen or enjoy creation. What about you?
Actually, it's quite similar, I suppose. It's like in real life, I don't express much. Like I feel like it's kind of limited, I guess. I don't really tell people of my problems. I don't really cry in front of people in public or whatever. But in art, I can like pour my heart and soul, I guess, into it. So yeah, that's kind of like an outlet in a way, but also other things I don't really understand, but it's just there, that desire. Like you want to create something, you want to show people something, like you want to leave a mark, I suppose, but I'm not sure how to say it. You know what? Let's Google it. Why humans like to create.
Okay, let's delve into psychology.
Why humans?
Is it-
No,
Yeah,
why human?
how creativity drives human evolution. National Geographic. Basically some. Yeah, I'm just skimming through at this point. It's like sometimes people wants to leave a mark for people in the future. That's quite partly true, and also to express. And here, without art, we are not human. The ability to imagine and to take that imagination and make it into reality is one of the things that is really distinctive about humans. Whether it's painting, building airplanes, or figuring out how to make a paycheck last to the end of the month, it all stems from the same creative capacity.
Even corporate life requires art.
That caught me off guard.
The corporate
And-
quote just hits really hard.
Exactly. And there is no better way than to flex that creativity muscle than to do art.
Flexing.
Yes,
there you
be
go,
exposed to
flexing.
art and think about art. Yeah, that's from National Geographic.
That's
In
great.
a way, I guess that's true.
All right. Is that all then from
Yeah,
you?
yeah, that's all. That's all. I don't have anything else.
Yeah,
She
and
has spoken.
then what about Glenn?
Yeah, Glenn.
You're
What
into
about
art
you?
too,
Mm-hmm.
I do
and
art.
yep,
And you
you
like
express
drama.
yourself in the ways of the JoJo.
The ways of the JoJo in anime,
I mean-
especially in anime and theater. I guess yes, theater in a way.
Listen,
Yeah,
I
you
like
like
JoJo, but I don't like do JoJo poses all the time.
Sure,
Right.
Sure, let's just go with that. Mhm.
Ever since the pandemic, I haven't had the chance to JoJo
Like
pose.
literally
You know.
all your serious drawings
Totally not.
I can see the JoJo. I
I'm
can see the
pretty sure
JoJo
you
in
can-
all
you
your
can-
non-chibi
yeah.
drawings.
I'm pretty sure you're still JoJo even if you don't
Come on,
JoJo.
I'm
if
trying
you...
to
There's that time in, I think it was after we played D&D, and then Glenn drew his character on a notebook, and then we were like, "You're drawing in JoJo art style again?" And then he was like, "It's not JoJo. What do you mean?"
It's
Yeah,
my
no,
art
it's not
style.
JoJo. Come on, it's just that.
It looks a bit too inspired from JoJo, just a bit
See,
too
Glenn, this
inspired.
express yourself thing, it has been rooted deep down in your soul that it's all JoJo.
I mean, like I learned anatomy from like
JoJo.
Well, not JoJo, but like those statues, like there's like this compilation of like Greek statues and whatnot.
But
It's
I don't
alright.
think Greek
I mean, at
statues
least
are.
you don't learn from hentai, like Sakimi.
It's like reline.
Yeah, I don't think Greek statues are JoJo proportions as well.
It's not your proportions, Glenn. It's your fucking lines.
Well, sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's not your proportions. It's your lines.
Yeah.
The way you draw the lines.
Okay, JoJo definitely has like an influence, but like
Definitely.
man, come on.
Inspires you. That's why.
Maybe like
When
up
it
there,
comes to art
dude.
style, it's like it's what inspires you most that influence your art style. Like Glenn is JoJo, I'm anime and Vlop and Guais, and even a bit of Sakimi. But like that's what influenced my art style. For Glenn, I think it's JoJo.
I think it's
that's
deep
why-
in
Definitely
his
JoJo.
subconscious even.
I'm not like putting effort into like trying
Exactly,
to
it's
make
part of you.
Exactly.
It's part of who
Yeah,
you
that's
are.
the point. That's the
I'm
point.
trying to put effort into pulling it away from JoJo, you know, like doing like watercolor and like Bob Ross.
Okay, like okay. In his defense, his current D&D character that he drew is actually never mind.
Come on,
You
what?
can see the
That's not
Actually,
JoJo. You
never
can
mind.
see the JoJo in the face. It's the lines, Glenn. It's
Yeah,
the
it's the
lines.
lines. It's the lines.
Yeah, it's probably like because like I use thick lines when I don't want to like be too what you call it. I don't want to be too precise, right? Because like it's really hard to use thin lines. Like I can't. I don't know how people do that. Like really
zoom
thin line
in.
art.
You
Yeah.
zoom in.
Mhm.
You zoom in.
Zoom in
Like,
so close, it hurts your
Damn,
eyes.
it's so accurate and like so intricate. I can't do that, I swear. Like, I'm too impatient.
A lot of undos, Glenn.
agree.
A lot of Control Z.
Yeah, I do like a lot of Control Z's and like my lines are still thick as all hell, but like you know.
It's fine.
Well, yeah, I do. I like art. It's fun, right? It's just fun for me. I think like been doing it since like I don't know high school. Like before that, I did theater, but like I don't have like the chance to do theater anymore. So like the only chance is probably like in the bathroom, like you know.
Even pre-pandemic,
Bathroom.
you don't have a chance.
Yeah, pre-pandemic I didn't have a chance because like I tried like going into like the quote unquote serious route, you know, like trying to like go into like photography and design, right? Like shit that actually makes money, and then like I found out like I did not like photography.
Same. I hate photography.
It takes a lot of patience. Not
Why?
gonna lie. Takes a
I
lot of
ended up
patience.
being like being so active that I became like the coordinator of design in like my thing and like photography
Design slave.
mainly like you know like they say design but like your job is like to stand there and like take photos of like the professors doing seminars and shit, you know. So
I don't find that fun either.
I don't like, I mean in that context I don't find it fun. So far I haven't like really did photography outside of that context, like work, I guess. So like, but so far, yeah, I haven't found it fun. I like drawing because it creation. Like I like Minecraft too. Like play the hell out of Minecraft. I guess games, but like yeah, games, but like usually I play games to just hang out with people, right? So like if there's no one playing, I'm not playing. For like single player games, I play this stuff that like it's usually like I find the music first and then like I play the game.
Oh, wow. I relate to that so much.
Play Destiny
That's how
2
I
then.
discover Hollow Knight.
Destiny 2's OST is amazing.
It's like I just let my YouTube play on the background and like, oh, what's this? Or like sometimes like just pops up in my recommended like Nier Automata. Like Nier Automata I think was recommended by my friend. Like my friend was like, here's a playlist, and it's like, oh my god, this sounds great. Like that was like a year before I got like a laptop that was capable of running Nier Automata. And the first game I actually played when I got my new laptop was Nier Automata. Because of that music. It's great. Damn. Damn.
I
Alright.
agree.
And then anime, I think, is a very productive hobby.
Especially JoJo, huh?
Explain.
I mean, you know, without anime, I wouldn't draw, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, of course. Yeah, back to JoJo.
Oh, not JoJo. Come on. Like, not everything I watch is JoJo. I haven't watched JoJo games for months.
Yeah, but then you were so influenced by it that it actually carried that
It's baked into your soul.
yeah, you carried that
It's
into your
part of who
soul.
you are.
It's no longer like a separate entity. It's not like a part
It's
of
a
you
part
now.
of you, Glenn.
Sure, yeah, because like I did like I guess art style studies, and like JoJo's was like the easiest one to like do, because like it's like geometric, right? So like each face has like a line,
Square.
you know, like yeah, and, like,
Well-defined square.
if you want to like study like body structure, it's really easy to like look at like JoJo or like anything, and then like just deconstruct it into like shapes, and then like
To
it ends
JoJo.
up looking like JoJo's like.
So it's because it's easy.
It's because like I used it to study, I feel like, and then like it just translate like, no idea if it's a crutch or anything, but I'm definitely trying out like more like no line art kind of art style. No idea. Yeah, I mean anime, and then I go to conventions because of anime, right? So like that's an outlet that I can maybe make money out of, or just like honestly just have fun. Like the money isn't exactly there like as the main purpose. Like I have my engineering job for money. And
What was that sigh?
JoJo.
No,
It
he
was
was like,
more.
he said his engineering as a job, and then he was like,
It's more of his soul escaping.
like objectively, so far I've made more money from drawing than engineering. But like it's starting to catch up. So like,
In less
You better
time,
do
like, you know,
something.
you've drawn longer than you've done engineering jobs, and like it's already
yeah,
catching
that's
up.
true. That's true. It's starting to catch up. And I mean, aside from that, I guess, I guess board games, like that's something that I do to hang out with friends in real life. Like I don't stand in the computer all day, right? Before the pandemic, I only become like this because of the
I
pandemic.
feel cold out. Hold on.
You feel called out? No.
I stay in front of the computer even before the pandemic.
I feel called out as well. I do that as well.
Yeah, we have no life.
I'm not even gonna try deny that, because Glenn basically just said
Glenn
70%
just
of
called
my whole
every
life.
single one of us out.
I mean, don't feel bad. I don't think like my thing is also very productive. Like I go to like a shop from the morning, like this, like the board game shop. I go there, like just play, right? With like four dudes, like 3-4 dudes, right? The same dudes, the same faces, like once or twice a week, every holiday, until like for like 12-14 hours. It's not a
So
12,
basically,
14 hours.
so basically, he just went out with his friends and just sat down together for 10. Yeah, so basically more or less
10,
the same.
10 hours actually, more like that. Yeah, 10 to 12
So,
hours.
yeah.
I
Like,
say
I go-
that's building relations.
Sure, you can say that.
Networking, advanced networking.
Networking. Advanced.
Oh, that's like this is the nerdiest thing, honestly, I swear. But like, yeah, just like go to a thing like for 10 hours, like like there, and like I go there so much that like we started to like the shop owner like went to like the convention, like the anime convention, and she was like across me. I was like, hi. I was like very awkward, and like my stand like with like the people I usually go out like to play board games with, and like she was like looking, but like I don't know, is that like the look of like disgust or I'm not sure. It's like, oh, it's these guys again. Oh no. But
She
yeah,
thought she could escape you guys going to a convention.
well, I mean, like we found like a common thing, maybe. Oh God, yeah. All right.
Well, I mean, if she's trying to escape you, she should not visit a convention. It's somewhere you'll definitely be.
The overlap between board game maniacs and
weebs.
weebs are incredibly narrow. The Venn diagram is nearly a circle. It's an oval.
Now that I think of it, I think like I'm the only one who actually like went into like a convention, like actually go into a convention instead of just to set up a stand and like, oh god, okay. Yeah, hobbies. That's mine.
It gets sadder and sadder.
I just like how we're just seeing like Glenn's life just revolves around JoJo most of the time.
Hey, come on! Like JoJo was a starting point, right?
I'm not judging, but you know,
Like JoJo
just
was a
pointing out
starting
facts.
point in like in starting point in the drawing thing, like figure drawing and whatnot. But like it
Figure
was,
drawing JoJo.
yeah, like I guess like it ends up looking like JoJo when you actually draw each and every muscle, right? Because like I guess, right?
Either looks like JoJo or
I don't-
Sakimi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just imagine like in the convention when that person was across Glenn, her reaction was the same as when Glenn spoke about civil engineering.
Pretty much. What the
I'm
fuck
sorry,
is
Glenn.
this,
I
man?
think that's we're being mean. Okay.
I was the only
Alright.
one there who sold JoJo merch. Oh, sad.
Okay. Yeah. Back to JoJo.
But hey, it was JoJo Chibi, so like the style wasn't actually JoJo, I think.
Even when you move to a different style, it's JoJo.
The topic
Hey,
is
it's
JoJo.
JoJo characters. But trust me, I watch more stuff than JoJo. Like JoJo is like,
Right.
it's like a very small
Like what?
thing.
What do you watch?
I watch my top 3 is Main and Abyss, Psychopaths,
Ooh, nice.
and God, I want to say JoJo, but
Okay.
no,
It's
no,
fine, it's
JoJo.
fine, just say it, just
Definitely
say
not
it,
JoJo.
just say it.
Don't
Just
hold
say it.
denial.
JoJo is great, but it's not in my top not in my top 5. I'd say either Steins Gate or Attack on Titan.
Ah, good.
Especially now, Attack on Titan is really good.
Yeah, Levi.
Yes. Have you watched the 4th season? Wait, is it third
It's
season?
not out yet. It's only the third season, part 2. Yeah.
Yeah, this
I've
third
seen.
season. Damn.
What about
No
Boku no
spoilers,
Hero
no.
Academia?
I
I
like
haven't seen
it.
the fourth.
Come on,
But
like
it's not
Attack on
top
Titan's
5.
better.
It's getting better.
those
I
those
know,
Levi
I just need
animations
to
are
mentally
crazy.
prepare. I'm gonna be crying a lot with that.
Yeah. FYI for the listeners, Natasha collects husbands from
Oh my god,
animes.
no! It's not like
Yes.
that.
It's like
I
a
swear.
gigantic list now.
Yeah, at least
Just like
a
a-
dozen, I think.
It started out as a list. Now it's probably like, I don't know, a book now at this point.
No, it's only 16.
Only. All right.
Okay,
Oh my
okay,
God.
that's a lot.
Natasha, my degenerate friends have less waifus than that.
You heard her,
Seriously.
folks.
My degenerate friends have less waifus than that. You are more degenerate than my most degenerate. Just saying.
I would have less husbands if the boys in real life are actually decent.
Oh,
Weird.
It's fine though. It's fine. I'm kind of used to people
No,
saying that
no.
to me.
You guys are fine. You guys are fine. Except
Is that sad?
other than
I don't
you guys,
think. I don't know
mean.
if that's sad. That sounds.
I mean, other than you people, just other guys.
it's alright. Be yourself. Be yourself, Jerry. Be yourself.
You're nice people. I like you all.
You won't be able to backflip like Levi.
Okay. Yes. Let's just move on.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, move on. I was done like for forever, you know. Like,
We just cycled around JoJo. Yeah. Let's stop going back to that. Okay, let's get out of the circle. Next on Rafi.
What's up?
or you just got
Oh,
cut off. There
my
you go.
hobbies.
Dating.
His brain was loading.
What did you say,
No.
Natasha? Dating?
His
Wait.
hobby is dating.
No, dating is a must, not a hobby.
It's a lifestyle, yeah, Rafi.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle for
It's a
Rafi.
must for him. It's a must.
It is a must.
Even when he has no lover, it's still a must.
Yeah, you can go out with your friend and count it as a date.
Or still not your friends, yeah.
My hobbies. I think the ones that I have that's similar to you guys is probably photography, watching anime, and then everything else is it's uncommon for you guys.
Like,
Such as
collecting spiders, lizards, and what else?
Collecting exotic animals, yes, and then cycling, yes,
He healthy.
yes, healthy.
He's very healthy.
So you have weaving in your bed and stuff, being unhealthy, and then I have cycling. It's a balance.
It's a good
so it's
balance,
good.
actually. Yeah. I wish I was as balanced as that.
Are you actually still regularly cycling now?
Yes.
Wow, alright.
wow.
with
I can't even
your
get out of my house.
girl?
No, if it's daily, I do it alone. Just run Chitra. If it's weekend, then yes, it with my girlfriend.
See,
Oh,
I
man.
like going out and taking walks, but I don't like encountering people. So those two things conflict each other, so I just stay home.
Treadmill.
Good choice.
So like,
No, I don't. I
mean,
need the fresh air. Like legit, a few days
Put a
ago,
treadmill outside.
I took a walk outside, and like in this line of neighborhood, I just saw someone going out the door, and I immediately turned around and took another route.
Wow,
Nice.
Dika is very introverted.
you are worse than I thought.
I'm socially anxious, and I love meeting new people. But if it's like total strangers, I mean in neighborhood, like
Like
you see
unplanned?
what plants.
Like unplanned meeting. So you don't have time to prepare or anything.
No. I mean, like when it comes to like in neighborhoods, you see a long line, and then you see someone coming towards you from the other end. You don't know where to look. You don't know which side.
Look at your
to
phone.
walk. I don't want to look at my phone when I take a walk outside. Like I want to be free from my phone.
Just smile and
Just
wave,
look
boys.
ahead.
Smile and wave.
Keep going
Smile
ahead.
and wave, boys.
And like even the security guards, see, there are like sometimes security guards in like each corner. And then if I want to take laps, do I just greet them again or do I just pass them by?
No, just go
Not-
past them without greeting them.
Imagine if I go
It's
around
not
5
nice.
times and every time I smile and nod at the security guard.
Just greet them once. Why are you this awkward?
Exactly.
Yes, Dika is extremely socially awkward. Holy shit. How did I not know this?
Well,
Like, if
anyway,
it comes to
it's
someone I
okay.
know, like say I meet someone online, I know them first and then I meet them in real life, I can be chill like when I'm with you guys. But when it comes to total strangers that's from afar, even when friends, I
You
sometimes
don't
when
know
I
where
see
to look.
because if they come from afar, you don't know when you should greet them. Because this time, my classmate from really far away saw me and my other friend walking, and then he started waving from that far away. So like throughout this long awkward walk of getting to each other, his hand was up above waving.
Just take off your glasses so you wouldn't know who it is, and then when they come close, you can use that as an excuse.
So when I see a friend, I just take off my glasses immediately.
Yeah.
Alright.
If you're that awkward and anxious, might as
Yeah,
well,
so
you know.
it's like, I see nothing. Ignorance is a bliss.
Rafi, don't tell me you're like that also.
No. I'm not like that. if I see
Rafi
someone,
is
then
very
yeah, I greet
social.
or
He's brave.
just nod like yeah.
Alright, answer this for Dika. If you see a security guard, do you nod every time?
Don't worry, I know the answer already. But like, when do you nod? What if he looks at you, like from far away,
Ignore.
and then you're
So the
walking
thing
towards
is-
him?
Ignore. See straight ahead.
If you know someone, you nod. If you don't know, just ignore it. You know.
Yeah, but
Just keep
what
walking.
if like you're in one side of the neighborhood and then on the other side, on one corner, a security guard looks at you while you're walking towards him.
Just ignore him, man.
Just
We
ignore
should do
him,
some
man.
practice
Just
for
ignore
this.
Just pretend people don't exist. That's what I do. That's
Yeah,
how I
what I
get.
do as well.
Yeah.
That's how I get through life. I pretend people don't exist, so I don't have to
Yeah,
constantly
that's
worry about everything.
Just stand up straight, walk straight, look right ahead and think like I just want to take a walk and just ignore everything. I think whenever we meet we should like practice with Dika.
Yeah.
Like, hey, someone walk from over there and I will be here with Dika. And then we push Dika to walk and then the other person walks towards us. Yeah, he
I don't know.
needs
I don't know what the other person should do though. Like, should he just stay quiet? But then again, that will fuel Dika's awkwardness even more.
Well, that's the practice.
True.
Just
That is true.
take off your glasses.
I think like between introverts though, you can just look in the eye. No need to like do anything. It's just like, yeah, I acknowledge your existence. All right, cool.
I assert dominance by looking at your eye.
Like
All right.
usually like my like
That's
the
how
other
animals challenge
extroverted
each
friends.
other. They look at you. Animals challenge each other by looking at you.
So, seeing the security guard from far away, I'll stare him straight dead in the eye while I walk like...
Don't stare
meters.
awkwardly.
Don't
He's
do
gonna be like,
anything.
something's fishy here.
Rafi, you need to teach Dika how to greet
Yeah.
people while riding the bicycle.
Yeah. You are his only hope.
Yeah. Okay, let's see later on then.
Anyways, yeah, cycling and then...
I think. Oh yeah. Reading novels and stuff. I love reading. I don't know when I started loving reading, but yeah, it's. I love reading, man.
Read Natasha's fanfic then.
Oh my god,
thanks.
no. It's the target audience is girls. It's not for you guys.
It's
Not,
gonna
you're
sound...
not gonna like it.
I mean, Rafi spends so much time around girls, he should, know their perspective.
Oh my god, no.
I'm still a man.
Oh my god. Don't-
See?
Natasha is so flustered. Like, what's in this
like-
fanfic? I'm getting curious.
I'm just gonna
I think
say...
it's BL. I think it's
It's for
BL.
girls. It's the target audience is girls.
I think there's something to do with BL.
No,
and
it's
stuff.
there's no BL. Trust me, there's no BL.
How dare
I've
you?
actually read it just a bit.
There's
Just-
no BL.
just-
Okay,
just-
what's BL?
I'll give
a
it a
bit.
try. Boy love.
BL is
Dika, you are
boy love.
one innocent
Child.
child.
Yeah, it's very innocent.
One innocent child.
Oh my god.
I want to reveal something, but I feel like they'll jeopardize my whole reputation, so no.
And where
Yeah,
does she release it? I mean, we could...
Wattpad.
You don't know the title, even if you know where
It's
I
in
released it.
Wattpad.
I'll just-
I remember it, but I'm not
Goddamn
gonna
it.
share it.
I'll look
Yeah.
I'll look up her.
You're not gonna like it, no.
It's 5 against 1 here, Natasha. We have the
Yeah,
power
and you don't
to
know
research.
my username.
What
You
if
don't
we
know
just
my username.
ask her friends?
Do you know who I give it to?
We can keep asking.
Alright. Sure. Because only like 3 people I know has that link.
Wow.
I don't tell much.
Imagine if one of the 3 is her mom.
No. Oh.
I don't think she gets that.
I don't think she's gonna give
Did
it
she
to
just
her mom.
gag?
No.
Yeah, but yeah, she just did. But
Absolutely
actually,
not
yeah,
my
she
mom.
just did.
Definitely not my mom. I'm never giving it to her.
Maybe she's a
Like-
secret fan, She knows the...
Holy fuck, absolutely not. She doesn't even know what I draw, and that's my main job. I am very
Anyways, yeah.
private.
She is defending herself very, very adamantly.
Something seems more and more wrong in her fanfic. Like,
No, it's not that
It's
bad.
not-
I think.
it's
Although I would say I've only read 3 chapters, and I was like, no.
I told you it's for girls.
yeah, but you
For
get super
girls
defensive.
with the age range of 14 to 16 years old, it's definitely PG-13.
It probably has
and,
like
like,
Levi and
nothing
Todoroki
ex-
dating or something.
No, it's something definitely
you don't
family friendly.
you don't know do BL, right? If I'm mistaken.
Of course not. I don't do BL.
She does reader X character. She does also does character X character. She does not do like pure reader X character.
Very. That's why I was like, okay, like 3 chapters in. I mostly I just saw it from like through Natasha's perspective. So
That is like my weird scenarios in my head. I just need to get it out, and like people love it, so I'll just keep going anyway. So that's how it ends up as a fanfic.
I can understand how girls can get into it, but I'm like, yeah, I've had enough. I've seen enough.
Exactly. It's
Goodbye.
for girls,
It's time for me to
that's
leave.
why. It's for fucking girls. I'm like, yo.
I grew up
I
reading
know.
my mom's romance books, so like,
Okay.
Oh.
Ben,
probably still
Okay.
within my purview.
Yeah.
It's still within my purview because like I grew up
Ben
reading my
is
mom's
adapted.
romance books.
Back to the main event, Rafi.
Rafi.
Yeah, please
Thanks. I
stop
was waiting for you guys to stop.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, where was I reading? Okay, yeah. I think if I combine all of my voice right now, it's not even 1 minute.
I
should
Oh
really
my
talk
god, that is
about-
so sad.
I should really talk about my hobbies. I'll take one. Cycling. Yeah, okay. People think cycling is cheap, but it's actually not. You have to pay for the workshop visits and stuff. The parts, which can be quite expensive now because everyone is crazy about cycling, which is unfortunate.
pandemic.
Not to
'Cause-
mention the price of the bicycles, right?
Yeah, it went up like 100 times.
Yeah. It's insane now.
What else? Oh yeah, bicycles can cost up like up to
100 million?
100
more?
mil plus 160, I think.
Yeah.
160 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it costs it costs as much as a car. But yeah, if that's your hobby and if you're rich, yeah, you can go buy those expensive bicycles. But if you're, cheap like Dika, you can just buy used ones. That's
Why do you point out Nick?
Wait, why is
Why?
Dika cheap now?
What's
Hold
this?
on.
What's this calling out?
What did I say?
9K is half a mil. Yeah.
Yeah, half a meal. 9K is half a meal.
No, 9K
it's
is a
just-
meal. It depends on where you buy. If you buy,
Yeah,
if
9K
you
can
consider
be a meal.
If you consider a piece of bread meal,
That's not a meal. That's
Come on,
a snack.
Rafi, where's your Chinese blood?
You need Chinese blood.
He doesn't
you
have
you
Chinese.
look the most
he
Chinese
has
out of all of us.
Yeah.
No.
He's Korean. Get your facts right.
No. Dika looks more
Despite being
Chinese than me.
Filipino, you look the most Chinese out of all of us.
No.
In the words of Gabriel Iglesias, I may have money, but I'm still ghetto.
I guess. I guess.
I guess.
We all are. I can't even speak anymore.
We're all ghetto.
We're all like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called financially responsible.
Yeah.
It's called financial responsibility. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, go on.
Yes.
I guess that's it. Bye-bye.
Saying.
Hey, reading. What kind of novel do you read?
Hey, reading. Oh, reading.
I read.
What about reading?
I don't know. All kinds of stuff that's available.
yeah, all
Romance,
kinds of
sure.
stuff.
Except for BL and stuff. Yeah.
Mature.
Those kinds, no. Mature, sure. If you give it to me, I might read it.
Yes.
Webtoons. I read webtoons. Novels. I mostly read mystery stuff. I love Sherlock Holmes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
What else? I don't know. Just fantasy stuff. Like Rick Riordan's novels. Those are good.
I love those
that's
novels.
actually-
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are like
Those
my
are good,
absolute
actually.
fucking favorite novel series ever.
Those are really good.
Best.
Like those silent readings in our high school, middle school. I always read Rick Riordan's novels.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Too bad it's so
I
expensive.
I know.
It's just too good, man.
I'm always right beside you, Dika.
Yeah. Fair.
It's just way too good, dude.
Yeah, other than that, there's nothing else to talk about. Oh, exotic animals. Yes.
Yes.
It's time to talk about my tarantulas.
Hey.
Natasha's
I'm not
excited.
particularly excited about tarantulas.
I mean, I watched that Singaporean guy on YouTube who take care of tarantulas. That's as far as my interest in tarantulas go.
Oh my
Singaporean guy.
Like the Singaporean guy, he keeps like tarantulas, right? You not know about him?
I think he's Malaysian. Exotic Slayer.
Who?
Exotic Slayer.
Exotic. Oh, he's Malaysian.
He's Malaysian.
I thought he's Singaporean. Okay.
It's close. It's fine. Yeah, I watch him as well. So before I knew about this stuff, I was like, oh, ew, tarantulas, disgusting, hairy stuff. Ugh. And then I started buying. I bought this one scorpion, and then I was like, oh, it's not actually that bad. And then I started getting more and more interested in the hobby. I bought my first tarantula from a website, and somehow it escaped. So
Oh no!
Oh man.
no, it was still a little, baby. It was like 1 centimeter or something, and then
Watch until it grows big.
if it grows big, then it's all right. I have this one case of my tarantula. It was like 7 centimeters, and it ran away. So I had to spray the whole house with
Bug
Bygone.
spray. Oh. Yikes. Yeah, big yikes, actually.
Because
I mean, tarantulas are not lethally poisonous. I mean, venomous.
no, they're not that venomous.
None of them are lethally venomous.
Yeah. It can't kill you, but it's still gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt like hell.
It's still gonna hurt.
So the one that escaped was it came from the old world. So
Oh yeah, oof!
The
Old
old
world
world?
tarantulas are vicious. Mrs. Oh Lord have mercy.
yes. So their temperaments are usually either it's run away or bite, and I don't want to get bit. And their venom is higher than their New World cousins. So
Wait, hold up. They're venomous?
Yes.
No shit, they're
how
venomous.
else? How else will they eat?
Oh my god.
I think she's even more scared of tarantulas now.
my
Spiders are
God.
venomous just a bit, except for wandering spiders. They're deadly. Funnel web spiders from Australia. They're deadly.
I hope there are no spiders here.
In the UK, it's just I don't know.
I have
Okay,
roommates, I
there
can
are
just
less
call them when I
spiders,
have
but they're
C1.
bigger spiders.
What?
I
Wait,
guess you'll find out.
Yeah, they have
The
less.
energy in
You
that
have
one.
less
Yeah.
spiders there, but you have bigger spiders.
less but bigger.
Same Australia, like yeah.
Huntsman spiders. I think.
oh my god.
Wolf spiders.
Have fun.
Wolf spiders
Oh,
are the
shit.
spiders
Oh,
that can
shit.
jump, by the way.
How do you
I'm
know a
gonna
lot
call my
about
roommate
spiders?
whenever I
Like,
see a spider.
He's a guy who
He collects
does
exotic
who collects
animals, so
exotic animals.
like not judging, but I don't find I can't see how anyone can find spiders like cute or
Well,
okay,
Me
'cause
too.
yeah.
everyone has their own preferences, so
Yeah.
I can see your perspective
Yeah,
that
like
it's
how-
not cute.
I mean,
Like
who
how Ben
sees
prefers
Glenn as
cat
cute,
girls.
right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my! Sorry.
Nika shoots
Hey, I
back.
think Glenn is
Nika shoots back. Nika fucking shoots back.
And it hurts.
I have no comeback.
Actually, I think Glenn is pretty cute.
Oh!
Oh, nice. Oh, that is so
Nice.
that is so
Cute,
wholesome.
okay?
Oh, this is wholesome. It's so
And that comes
wholesome.
from someone who thinks boys are mostly ugly.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
I say boys are mostly trash in real life, except for
yeah.
you guys.
I think
Oh, thank you.
the most interested I've been in spiders is just like Black Widow
Spider-Man.
from the Avengers.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man?
Yeah, not
Spider-Man.
How
Spider-Man.
dare you? Fuck you.
Iconic one.
How dare you?
The name
You
is right
forgot
there.
about Spider-Man. How dare you?
Spider-Man's cool too, yeah. Yeah.
I'm slightly triggered. I don't know why.
So yeah, spiders are not deadly. Spiders are deadly, some of them, but mostly no. They're just chill. They eat your
Yeah, they're
pests
chill. Yeah, they're chill.
in the
Actually.
room. They eat your insects. That's
Yeah,
gonna annoy you in your sleep.
You know what's not chill
Don't
though?
you just put them in a cage? No, you just let them like feed.
The spiders in my house, I'll just let them run. Tarantulas, tarantulas in a cage, different.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Glenn, don't you let your spiders in your house run around? Like, if you find spiders in your house, you'd just leave it, right?
I mean, it's in a cage.
Hey, yeah.
Oh.
Hey, at least at least it's not a centipede.
Right, centipedes.
Yeah,
I
there's one.
found one like, how big was that?
big one?
It's quite big, and
Damn.
it crawled out my leg,
Yo.
and I was like, oh my god, centipede! And then I just ran out to the toilet, grabbing a container just to catch it. And then when I put it in a container, it died because I don't know,
No oxygen.
some reason.
no,
No,
oxygen,
it's-
probably.
It's for a pet. It's the container for pets. So yeah.
Oh.
Dude, there are a
I
lot
like
of
how your
centipedes.
first thought of looking at centipede, I need to make that my pet.
Yeah.
That's like your first fucking. You know, Rafi, I think I understand why your little brother handles animals so well.
No, he just loves animals like me.
Exactly, I know. Exactly. So I know exactly how he and I used to play like with grasshoppers with him. Like, I used to catch grasshoppers with him in the school year. I swear.
I hate grasshoppers. I want to flick them.
What?
Seriously? Out of all this, it's
Out of
grasshoppers.
all this, and he hates grasshoppers.
I hate
Wow.
grasshoppers.
Why?
They're so ugly. Ugh.
That I can relate. Okay, that I can relate.
Don't
Alright.
be mean.
Let me Google up
Spiders.
They're disgusting.
grasshopper.
Don't be an
Oh my god, I hate
Crickets.
every single. Yeah,
You don't
I
know
hate
what
every
grasshopper looks
insect.
like?
Don't be
Glenn?
an insectist.
Yeah, I know what a grasshopper looks like, of course, but like, let me Google
What
up
do you need
grasshopper.
to? What do you need to Google it?
And let me put it beside tarantula, you know?
I mean, tarantulas are better. You know, they look.
Oh, no.
They have more color. You know, they're more colorful.
They have hair. Oh no.
Glenn, you have hair.
Yeah, you have hair.
I have hair on
Different,
top of my
okay? They have
head.
hair and eight legs.
You have hair on your legs. Oh no, wait.
Yeah.
Glenn is
Not
smooth.
eight.
Oof.
Oh, he's hairy. What do you mean? I mean, he's not as hairy as some people, but he definitely has hair.
No, Panson
it's
is smooth.
visible.
Glenn has hair.
It's
Exactly.
different when
You still
your
have hair
hair is in
on
2
your
feet
legs.
versus when your hair is in 8, you know, like...
Exactly.
Hey, what you mean?
Alright, you do you, Rafi. I'm not judging, just...
No, it's okay. I'm not judging you as well.
It's the grasshoppers versus
also-
tarantulas.
Also, I don't know if this is right, but some animal experts says like tarantulas only attack when they hear loud sounds.
Not really, cause they feel when using their hairs, right? They feel vibrations and stuff. If they feel threatened, like if you poke them with something, they'll do a threat posture.
The one where they lift up their legs.
Yeah. That's a warning. If you don't care
Back
about
off.
the warning, then yeah, it's gonna bite you.
Oh,
Yikes.
so if you see a tarantula, don't go like, let's poke him with a stick.
Yeah, don't.
Don't. Just don't.
It's just minding its own business. Yeah, I learned it.
Just run.
I think
hard way.
don't poke any wild
No.
animals with a stick.
Because I used to torture spiders at school.
Yeah, I was there. I was
What
sad
kind of
for the
character
spider.
development is this?
Yeah, and then I felt bad, so I stopped.
You would pick the legs off one by
I
one.
would pick it.
Wow.
It's like season 1 to season
And
2.
then Nika
the
was like,
villain
"Stop
becomes
it!
the
Stop
hero.
it!"
To be fair, I protected ants from being hit by my
Did
friend
someone
in
say-
university.
Did someone say ants?
Also, I hate ants. Fuck ants.
Yes,
you
fuck
ate ants.
Yes, fuck ants.
I hate ants, but I hate ants.
Why? I mean, they're annoying. Yes, I know.
They're annoying.
Like,
Cause my house is basically infested with ants.
Same.
Here and there's ants. Also, some of my tarantula died because of ants.
Oh,
So it went up the what you call it
container.
the cabinet, and then that's where I put my tarantulas, and then it climbed up, and then it just attacked it. So
Oh, wow.
dead.
did they eat the tarantula or they just killed it?
They killed it and then they ate it. So
That must have been like a horrendous sight.
yeah, it's a sad sight for me because those are my babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glenn emotion of like fear and disgust.
No. I'm trying to sympathize with you. Come on, give me this chance.
I know, but like,
I didn't know Glenn don't like tarantulas that much.
I don't like bugs in general.
Oh,
wow.
interesting. All right, let's
So,
meet up
okay,
next time.
That is that's very interesting info. I'm gonna write that down.
Yes. Also, I also hate cockroaches. But
Who
not
doesn't?
just.
Who
I
doesn't,
just hate
actually?
the usual cockroaches, the American cockroaches. Yeah.
You mean the one that we usually see here as well?
Yeah. Those in the sewers and stuff.
What about the half spider, half cockroach?
What?
What?
The
Wait,
one
what?
Ben sent, I think, last time.
Yeah, that was a spider cockroach. I think?
That was a cool one.
There was a
Oh my
there was a
God.
spider. There was actually a moth. I think the moth,
What's wrong with that?
Which one was that?
the golden moth. Kind of
Oh. Yeah.
What was it called?
No, not the one I sent. The one
Oh,
Ben
not-
sent a long time ago. Like,
I forgot.
I don't remember it.
okay, if you want to see it, just ask Ben to send you privately in the chat, because I'm sure Natasha wouldn't want to see that.
Yeah, I do not want to see it.
I actually forget which one was it.
Yeah, we can just Google it later. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate those, but I kept cockroaches. Not those. Cockroaches to feed my tarantulas. They're
it-
fine. I'm fine
is
with
it-
that.
Is it the cockroach where?
Is it the Zimbabwean cockroaches, the big one?
Madagascar
Like
cockroaches.
Yeah.
Madagascar, the Madagascar.
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate those things.
I had one as a pet because it's interesting. They hiss.
They do. They
Yeah.
do.
Hiss?
It's
Yeah,
What the fuck?
their name is
the hissing cockroach.
Madagascar hissing cockroach. So yeah, they hiss.
I mean, cats his, and Natasha likes cats, so maybe there's a connection there.
Completely different. Oh my god.
I don't know. I feel like the Madagascar hissing cockroaches look like cicadas. Honestly.
They
No,
kind of do.
honestly, the Zimbabwean, the Madagascar cockroaches, they're not as bad as American cockroach. I mean, like the
Yeah.
classic cockroach.
Yeah.
I would prefer to have an infestation of like those cockroaches
Those things.
instead
How
of like
so?
They don't
because
fly.
they don't look intimidating. They only look intimidating
Yeah.
if you flip them over. You
They
see
don't
all,
fly, they
all
just
their thorax
All the
and their
legs,
shit.
all
but
everything,
like with
you
the
just,
cockroach, you see the legs, you see the antenna, you see their jaw. Ugh.
Ugh.
You're mean.
Yeah.
Even especially when they fly. Oh,
Oh God, no! That like you see cockroach fly, you run. You just run. Like
Heart
Okay,
attack,
there was this
fucking heart
time that I
attack.
saw a cockroach fly, but that was Glenn's fault.
what did they do?
We
What
were
did
in the
Glenn do
kitchen.
again?
Like I think it was around midnight. I was having a sleepover in his house, and then we went to the kitchen. I forgot what for. Like, I think we just put our plates down or something, and then when we were done in the kitchen, there was a cockroach approaching a spoon, and a dirty spoon in the kitchen. And I told Glenn, like, just leave him be. Like, the spoon is dirty anyways. We can wash it tomorrow. And then Glenn was really determined. He pulled the spoon a little bit. The cockroach opened its wings. We screamed and we ran out.
Oh god.
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh,
That is scary, man. That is actually scary.
Hey, to be fair, since then, like, I cleaned my kitchen
Regularly.
oh, that's so disgusting. Ugh.
Let's not talk about roaches anymore. I'm getting creepy crawlies, and I like. Okay, here's the thing: like everyone's natural reaction to bugs is just run away. My natural reaction to bugs is actually killing them. So yeah.
I'm still fine with bugs. There was this time like there's a cockroach flying around and I was just walking normally, like chilling. Like I duck down once in a while, but like I'm
I mean, it
fine
depends whether if I have weapons or not. I do. If I have just like my bare hands, I will not want to kill that. I won't want to run the fuck away. If I have say like a flamethrower or a gun or a bug spray, I would attack the bug. But like otherwise,
I feel like if it's just chilling in its corner, right? It's not flying or anything. Like you chill, man. Like you go do your thing in your corner. I'll be in my corner.
I'll be a nice roommate. I won't disturb you. You don't disturb me. I won't disturb you. Okay, okay.
Back to Rafi.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Ben.
Okay, yeah, Ben.
Yosh. Yes.
Tell us.
Hobbies.
Hobbies.
I mean, it's gonna be just a repeat. It's a fucking broken record. Creating. Yes, I like creating as well.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I like.
You sound like you don't believe him.
I mean,
when we
it's-
started out, like I get the idea of every person's hobbies except Ben. I can't imagine him liking to do anything.
That is fair. That is fair. That is what everyone thinks. I'm not even joking. Like every time I bring up my hobby, everyone's surprised. I'm not even joking.
Writing? What?
Yeah, writing. I like cooking. Like just like mishmashing recipes together. I like cooking. I like. I mean, I guess like, yeah, writing and cooking. Those are my two creating hobbies. Though right now I'm like dabbling in video editing and sound mixing, filmmaking as well. Like mostly the writing, dabbling in filmmaking as well. I tried photography. I did not like photography.
Why?
No,
Why?
I did. That does not appeal to me. I mean, like. There's too much skill involved. There's too much mechanical skill involved.
Mechanical skill.
My hands are fat, sweaty, and shivering. I can't even take a picture with a camera. With
But you
a
love
phone.
filmmaking.
I understand.
Because
that.
filmmaking, I can use equipment. I can use tripods. I can use the shoulder mounts. I can use.
First of all, you can use tripods
trucks.
for photography.
Or
Yeah.
best yet, with filmmaking, I can ask other people to do the recording. I can just handle the pre-production and post-production and direct. I can't do that with photography.
So like if it comes to filmmaking, if you're the cameraman, you're out.
I mean, usually I used to be disqualified by default simply because like I have shaky hands. Like since like I was a kid, I could not like take pictures not even using phones. Like every time I took a picture using phones, my mom or our family, can you take this picture? Okay, I took a picture. Why is it so shaky? It's like every time. So I have shaky, fat, sweaty arms. Imprecise.
I understand.
Which is also why
also-
I'm not becoming a surgeon. Because like if I become a surgeon, I'm gonna kill someone eventually.
Not someone. I think it's gonna be more.
A lot.
I mean, there's always a first, right? The first is always the most momentous occasion. After that, I'll just probably get used to the lawsuits.
I
Get
think
used to
you
the
won't
laws.
even become a surgeon. You won't even be allowed.
Yeah, you're just gonna get yeeted out of the hospital or something.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. I probably would even pass. Okay, that's creation, writing. Though I don't write as active as Natasha, though.
You create fan fictions as well?
No, I dabble purely in OCs. I dabble purely in original stories. I don't write fanfic. I mean, I used to write fanfic, but like, I just realized that like, I mean, it's not that like I just realized that it's not that like I don't like writing fanfics or like I like writing OCs more, but like if when I read my original stories like OCs, it's basically fanfics. So like I don't see the difference. So might as well just combine them into one. I mean, the one who's read my writing is like Glenn.
Hi.
Very fanficky, right? My writing is very fanficky, right?
Yes. I can
Okay, yeah,
definitely
basically
see.
that. So basically, I consider them one. I consider my OCs and my fanfics the same because they're basically the same. It's just different name
Oh,
changes,
it's alright.
honestly.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Right? I haven't
So
read
also,
like the recent writing, but like it's alright.
yeah, you've read like the gay necromancer one.
I've read the gay necromancer one.
I'm reworking that one right now. That's like my current
That's
project.
alright.
Though it's
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. So it's like okay, because with my current schedule, I can't find the life of me to write because writing is a long-term investment. It's like reading a book or
I
like
know.
watching
It's definitely
Or
a
like-
long-term
Definitely.
investment.
or like
And
watching a good anime. But like usually like my spare time is like only 2-3 hours at time, and I can't
That's
do like
a
usually.
lot.
Huh?
That's a lot.
A day?
Yes, that's a lot.
Really? That is a lot.
I have like very little spare time.
Okay. Well, I mean, yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
well, different
Fair enough.
people, I suppose.
I mean, like this is like 2 to 3. I mean, like with sleeping at 2. I mean, like what time do you sleep? Like with the I mean,
Ah.
yeah, fair enough.
True, yeah, that's fair.
Like
So
2
you
to 3 hours
sacrifice
while
sleep
sleeping
for
at 2.
spare time.
I sleep.
I mean,
yeah,
usually
inconsistently.
usually before like I had like 6 hours. Like I can usually like before I can like after school I've done all my homework. I've done like all my homework, whatever. I can just sit in front of my computer for like 3+ hours, 6 hours, even like 6 hours just to type, to edit, whatever. I can't do that anymore. Like I did say like 3 hours, but like, again, it's a mobile thing. So like right now, I just spend most of the time gaming. Not even watching anime anymore because like anime requires also mind investment. So like I watch airing anime and I watch mediocre anime a lot simply because it does not require investment, brain investment. If there's a great anime, even if it's only 12 episodes or even shorter, if it's great, I would delay watching it up until I can have like all of it into by myself. But like fortunately, it does not apply to like airing anime. That's why like I force myself to watch airing anime because like I know otherwise I would not watch any of those shows not ever, like in years. Because like it took me how many years to watch Clan? It took me 2 years to finish Clanad, which like
Yeah.
I watched the first 12 episodes, and then 2 years later I finished up until the second season.
I had to push
2
you
years
really
later.
hard to finish Clanad.
I was invested, Glenn. I know, but like it's not like I was not invested. Did I say that I wasn't invested?
No, then, but like
Yeah, I was invested, but like it's a commitment. Watching anime, writing, cooking is a commitment. Once you've done it, like you can't let it go, and like you have
Yeah.
I have to make time for it. Okay, what else? I like. This may sound weird. I guess like before pre-pandemic, as socially awkward as I am,
Mm-hmm.
I like gossip.
You like?
I like gossiping.
Oh!
Everyone does. Well, most people does.
As in like I did, yeah. I mean, yeah. So like, yeah, gossiping is like my
You like
fucking life.
gossiping enough for you to call it a hobby?
Yes. Because like I actively seek out gossip.
How much did you gossip?
Huh?
How much did you
I
gossip?
don't gossip. More likely, I don't gossip because I don't gossip. I collect gossip,
Alright,
Is this
cool.
like
Blackmail.
but like I actively look for it.
is
For what
this
purpose?
is this a
Entertainment?
hobby or like so that you have the upper hand when it comes to people?
It's just entertainment. It's just entertainment. I don't even sometimes agree with the tone of the gossip. Like sometimes people gossip about certain doing X, Y with certain tones. Oh, people are doing X, Y, it's good. People are doing X, Y, it's bad. I don't even agree. I just want stories.
so-
I love stories.
It's not for blackmail.
It's not for blackmail yet. I haven't found anything blackmail worthy yet.
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 I like how you think.
I mean, keep an open mind, you know. I might one day blackmail someone. I might one day murder someone. I might try Chocomint Ice one day. I don't know.
Just try it. It's really nice.
Yes.
It's
You're
like
really
eating
showing.
toothpaste.
Yeah, basically that. I mean, I like gossiping. I also, this is weird. I like reading again. I like stories. That's like obvious. Like reading, writing. As I read books, I have like a
I
ton of
suppose
books.
basically you like stories. That's why you
I like
like
stories,
gossip
yeah.
and all that.
Because like gossip, yeah. I mean, some of them are mundane, obviously, but like it's like sifting through mediocre anime to find good animes. I don't see the difference.
Yeah. I feel
I don't see the difference. It's the same to me.
Anime, but real life. Oh my god.
Anime, but real life. I mean, it's interesting, especially like in university, people are just much more interesting. Either people are just more interesting, or I'm just more social by force. But either way, I like gossiping. Well,
Slice of
gossiping.
life, more like slice of real life.
No.
Slice of your friends.
I like gossiping because right now I can't gossip because usually my gossiping is like dependent on me overhearing people and then just cutting in, or like very participating in conversation that I'm not exactly part of. If that makes
I'm
sense.
sorry, I can't
Oh,
imagine
wow.
you gossiping.
Yeah, it's fine. I could not imagine myself gossiping either, but and
God,
and
it's
like
so weird.
I'm pretty immune to gossip because like my life is pretty inoffensive. I know I'm probably not. I mean, like, for people who have gossip about me, there's like gossips about me. I've heard gossips about me, which I have predicted. Which I mean, I don't really care, but Okay, what else? There was creation, stories, gossip, reading, and like the reading is not limited to fiction, by the way. I also read a lot of. Okay, so true story. True story. I read something somewhere. I read like something somewhere about a specific type of cancer that like produces a specific type of response. I forgot exactly what it was. But then basically, like, I spent 12 hours straight just sifting through medical journals, trying to understand that. As in, like, what I'm trying to get at is, like, I also like academics, ironically.
I mean, yeah, I get you, right?
I like academics. I mean, I like academic. I would go as far as I say academics is my hobby. I've done multiple scientific essay competitions. I've won a couple. I've written 2 papers. I've written two like scientific papers, as in like actual publication papers. I've written 2 scientific papers with a bunch of my friends, a bunch of my seniors as well. We're working on publishing those. We got rejected from like a really good journals. Oof, that's fine, I guess. That's our first paper, of course. If you get accepted directly into like a Q1 journal. Rambling, sorry. Basically, yeah, I like academics. I like creation, which I guess academics is part of creation. I like creation and I like consumption. Creation and consumption. I consume media and I create media as well. I consume academia. I also have an output for that academia. And I consume people as well. I mean, not people.
Wait, what?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Can you repeat that?
In a metaphorical sense, I consume people's lives, by
Well, yeah.
That still
That does not
doesn't
sound
Technically.
better.
I guess. Okay. I understand what he's talking about, but
Yeah,
And
it
video
doesn't
games.
sound better.
yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
sound good.
And in video games, though I play mostly like action games, I'm not really. I'm also partial to puzzle games. I'm partial to story games. I have like a couple of visual novels on my Steam library as well. I play
Interesting.
platformers. I'm not as avid of a platformer as some people, but I do play platformers. I haven't actually finished Celeste.
Yeah,
If you guys
finish the
know what
last.
Celeste is, simply because I insist on playing what's supposed to be endgame before I finish early game.
I haven't even finished the thing. I just finished the story and like some of the B-sides. Like, that's it.
Yeah, exactly. I would blame I would place the blame solely on the developers for giving me access to endgame content before I even finished the early game. /S. Yeah. Okay, so like video game. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, right now I'm interested in like I had like electone classes, which for you guys who don't know, electone is like an electronic organ.
You still
only
have
two-tiered
electron
though.
classes?
Yeah, electone. I used to learn like the electone, like the two-tiered, or actually three-tiered. So like I play with left hand, right hand, and my feet.
Yeah, you still
Yeah.
have? Even
I still
though?
had. I had.
I mean, you're still practicing though.
I'm practicing recently. I've like started like to relearn the chords, relearn to position myself, because I want to do
Nice.
fucking anime covers. You know, anime, the
Nice.
Oh,
great, the great
Yeah.
driver of my life, anime. You can trace 90% of my life motivation of like my motivations from anime. I swear, which makes
see,
it a very
exactly.
as
That's why.
advanced
This is
as
why
like
anime is productive.
yes, anime is indeed productive.
You won't get any like inspiration without anime, right? All right.
Exactly. Real life is yeah. I mean, no
You could
joke.
say that.
I have more fictional inspiration than I do real life inspiration. Real life inspirational people just make me depressed.
I feel you.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Okay, that's all part of basically creation and consumption of basically anything. Of stories and of stories and of academia. Basically those two.
And of human lives, yes.
I know
And of human lives, yeah. Human lives fall into stories, you know. I mean, like, even like physically and metaphorically, because physically, once you die, all that's left is like the stories you left behind. So, like, you know,
Yeah.
it's the same.
Physically though,
I
that's all
think
physically.
I suppose that's
No.
also why we like.
Yeah,
to
when you
create.
say physically.
That's all that remains of your physical form, your stories.
No, what
And
is
your
your
corpse.
physical form
And
is
your
your
corpse,
corpse.
your corpse also tells stories. You can
Your
tell how
corpse
you
does tell
died from the
stories,
corpse.
yeah.
You can tell like what kind of a life is life is.
But
What kind
our
of
point
life
is
you
story is
left?
not physical.
I mean, even physical things have stories. That's like why.
Let's not get to this. We get the point. Alright.
Like for forensic science, it's basically like uncover. Yeah, okay, fine.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my hobbies. Those are my hobbies.
Right then. Last but not the least, it's Jerry.
Jirai.
I have.
Jirai.
I don't know if this is unhealthy or if this is healthy, but I have like 6, 7 hobbies.
I mean, you like to
Which
dabble.
is, I mean, yes, the reason why I have so many hobbies is because I just can't focus on one thing most of the time. I just need spice in my life most of the time.
So
Yeah, I just need a lot of spice in my life, so I just like try all the things, and like some didn't work out, some worked out very well, and some worked out maybe a bit too well. Well, one of them is, well, I'm just gonna mention all of them, I guess. My hobbies basically include cooking to a lesser extent, card games, playing games, sometimes like reading short stories,
Yeah.
Hindi,
Yes.
collecting art books, by collecting and making like model kits, so like Gundams, like ships, collecting oddities like Funko Pops, and
How many collections do you have?
a lot.
So you're a collector then.
I'm more of a collector, yes. I'm avid collector.
I
Ish.
like to collect too. I like to collect homework.
Money.
I honestly I don't know where to begin because like there's just so many things to do. I mean, like I guess in a way, I guess most of my hobbies reflect like creativity and like arts, in a way. So I guess, yeah.
We have a lot of creative people right here.
Yeah, although the only thing that's different between Natasha, me, and Ben is that Natasha has her own way of like she can express herself by drawing. Ben can express himself through writing and just making things. Me, I don't really have an outlet for it, or
Not yet.
most of my
you
outlet.
mean.
Most of my outlet is mostly like very hidden, I guess. Like I just like building stuff, I guess. I just really like building stuff. Like sometimes, like if I play card games, I guess, I just really like to like find out how to, how do I say this?
Build.
Make things work, I guess. Like yeah, build like deck build or something. Like sometimes I just like, will this card go here nicely? If it doesn't work out, then try again, I guess, or something. Although right now I don't play as many card games as I want to, because most of the card games I play is really expensive and high maintenance, so I just stick with one, which is Keyforge. Keyforge is amazing. I'm not gonna get into the nitty-gritty of it because it's very complicated. Not as complicated as Magic the Gathering or something else like that. But it's pretty fun. Cooking is kind of self-explanatory. I cook because I just like cooking. Yeah, but my art book collection and whatnot, my art book collection, collecting figurines, collecting Gundam model kits, is mostly just, I guess in a way, I just want something to do most of the time. It's just I don't know how to explain this as well. It's like, it's not in a sense where I want to make something, I guess. It's more like, what can I do to just make life better, I guess, in a way. And I guess it sort of extends to how I also do like my D&D sessions, how I world build. Like sometimes I just world build just because not just sometimes I like to build. Like I just like, oh yeah, I just like putting stuff in it, which is mostly to the detriment of my own being, well-being, and
I mean,
sometimes
honestly,
I
if
just
you
feel
like it, right? If you like it, then like why
yeah,
not
I
do
do
it,
like
right?
it. Yeah, but sometimes there's just way too many things to keep track of.
I feel like something that you enjoy shouldn't, like, it is already its own value, I guess. Like it's already its own reward. Yeah, there you go. It's like the phrase I was looking for.
But yeah, sometimes I also would just like to, like, I don't know. In a way, I also would like to express myself, but like how I express things is like very arbitrary. Is that the word? Arbitrary, I guess. I don't know. So I'm still having a really hard time, I guess, to how to express myself. But I guess in a way, how I'm expressing myself is mostly through arts, I guess, like inspirations and arts. But mostly lately just D&D, I guess.
I don't think there's any like arbitrary way to express yourself. You just do whatever you like. Like you don't exactly need judgment or anything. You do it, right?
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah,
know
do
though.
it
There's
because
just
you want to and because you're happy to do it, not because you want approval or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you know you're truly happy with what you do. I guess.
which is funny because like most of the time I do something, I instead of getting happy, sometimes I get frustrated,
Why?
which I don't know.
Because it doesn't live up to your standards, or
I don't know. Like I always get frustrated when like I do something I like, but then like along the way I just get frustrated. I don't know why. It's happened a lot.
Does it get tedious? It gets tiring?
It's not tiring. It just gets, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess, yeah, I guess tedious, I guess. It just gets tedious, and I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I feel like hobbies, like my hobbies tend to, that's why like my hobbies tend to like jump from one to another, and I have so many hobbies because like there's going to be one point in time where I just find this hobby tedious and I just get burnt out from this hobby, so I have to change to another hobby for a while. And like it's basically like a cycle, I guess. Like so like my hobbies are mostly like my mood cycles in a way.
Well, I mean, like, there's no rule to say, like, you just need to stick to one thing, right? You just do what you like, that's your hobby,
Yeah.
right? It's like, it's not
Yeah, but-
exactly an identity that you need to, like, uphold, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like maybe like some of it is kind of detrimental already, especially card games. Especially card games. I'm also at that point where I don't think I can maintain all of these hobbies, and I just want to like try my best to maintain one or two. And most of it, so basically, I guess I guess that my top two hobbies is just like D&D and cooking, I guess, at this point in time.
I think you need to learn to chill. Like, see hobbies as hobbies. You want to do it, you just do it. You don't want to do it, just leave it be.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not marriage. You can't just change whenever you want. You don't have to like completely commit to one hobby. You can have more than one.
Don't make it a burden, because otherwise you don't have any other way to relieve stress. Yeah.
If it's a burden, it's not a hobby. It's a job.
Like hell, even like trying out new things might be the hobby, right? So like it's not exactly an identity, right? It's like
Probably.
it's great that you're trying out new things and just living life, I guess.
I guess, yeah. I don't know though. I guess I think like the reason why I'm searching for like lots of hobbies, I guess it's just that I don't know. I don't have a really like strong sense of identity, and I think that's why I try a lot of things just to like feel where I am.
To.
I know, but like
Not exactly a thing, right? Like I also jump a lot, right? Like trying out like choir, acting, and then like photography, design, video editing, drawing, cooking. I
guess
know.
if you see it that way, many of us jump hobbies.
Yeah, exactly. Like all of us will jump hobbies from like. Of course, like we don't like be born like, oh yeah, I want to draw for the rest of my life. And some people do that, but like many of us just try something, move on, try something, move on. Like we have fun doing it. That's what it matters.
Yeah, Glenn's right. It's more like the process of looking for what makes you happiest. And if you haven't found it, it's okay, because life is not a race. You can just take your time and look slowly, experiment, and explore.
Just let go and explore.
Yeah, like you don't have to be quick and like compare yourself to people, because like in the end you're living at your own pace, and nothing's wrong with that.
It's not a job. It's a hobby. That's why it's called a hobby.
which is probably like, I guess in a way also like reflects how my mindset, I guess, like I slowly tend to like see hobbies as work as well, which also which is probably just out of habit.
Is this partly like your D&D? So like you think we have the next session this day, you gotta schedule finish planning for this next session sometimes. So sometimes you push yourself to work on the world.
Yeah, mostly. But I try my best not to do that. But then like sometimes I also like, it's mostly like because again like the detriment. I think I've already said this far too many times as well. Because again I like to build things or just make things up on the fly, and it's mostly because of that aspect as well, is that also kind of like gets thrown back in my face. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. So that's why like I think in a way like it's because of my own doing that I hate what I'm doing. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Just be sure to like, if you don't like it, then just take a break from whatever. Like hobbies, there's no point in doing a hobby if you're not having fun. Like that just defeats the purpose of like hobby at that part. Like it just turns into a job, right? So like, unless you want it to be a job, then like that's something else. But then like just chill, right?
Just chill.
Also, like I think the most fun thing, and I think the most expressive thing I've done so far in my whole entire life is actually like voicing NPCs in D&D. So I actually feel more joy than actually just, instead of like working on D&D, and actually, well, working on D&D is part of the joy, I guess. But then like once I get to like voice those characters, I guess that brings me more joy.
Yeah,
Because like I finally like built this guy or like this character up to a point where he's just like he can be its own thing, I guess.
You like bringing people and stories to life.
Yeah, basically. I guess that's basically why I have a lot of art stuff. It's just that I just want to see like what happens if this comes to life, I guess. Like what happens if this becomes reality. Something like that. I'm a very whimsical guy, I guess. I don't know.
We have like a full a full roster for like a studio, right? Ben and Rafi for the writing.
Yay.
I call dibs on the concept art.
I can, yeah.
I love voice acting too, yeah.
Yeah, I'm more. I don't know if I'm a jack of all trades kind of guy, but sometimes I do feel like that. Sometimes, but I don't think I am.
Just do what you like. Don't think about anything else. Like just
Who
if
cares
you're
what
having
people
fun,
think?
right?
I guess.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I guess that's it. So yeah, main hobby is D&D cooking. That's it. Yeah.
yeah, and for the listeners too, if you're like Jerry's jumping between hobbies, or you're feeling burdened by your hobbies, just take it slow. That's all right. And that's it, right?
Yeah.
No one's adding
don't push it.
anything?
Also, I guess like a good part for like developing new hobbies is that don't push yourself. Really, just let your interests sink in. There's going to be a moment in your life where you just go like, fuck it, I'll try it, see if I like it. If I don't, well, okay, then it's not meant to be. But if you like it, hey, who knows? You might find a new hobby. Just be more open, I guess. Be more open to opportunities.
Definitely.
Yes. Thank you again for joining me in another episode. And yeah, Jess can't join us in this episode.
Sadly.
And
His
Very
hobby
sad.
is probably snow.
Unfortunately.
thank you again for the listeners. It's nearly 2 hours if you're sitting there listening to us rambling to near 2 hours. Really, thank
Sorry.
you very much. And
Sorry,
yeah,
this
sorry.
episode
I
is kind of long.
appreciate you guys.
Thank you, not our friends.
Bruh.
That's
That's
a
actually
good idea, though.
a good fan name. You
Yeah.
know?
Good friend.
Yeah, not our friends is
Not our friends.
Not our friends.
That's our fans there. Yeah, you are now our
please.
friends. You've been
Please
you've been
don't use
christened
that, man.
as you've been
and yeah,
christened
truly
as
we
not our
appreciate
friends.
the listeners. Like, we do this just as a hobby, but when we see the number of listeners go up, it's quite exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make us happy.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like talking.
Relatable talking.
You hear lots of content creators saying like, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, but yeah, it really means a lot to us. Thank you.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for
wasting your time on
taking
us.
away 2 hours of your time to just listen to a bunch
Or
of.
I mean, we can
kids,
you
I
you
guess.
can listen to us while working. So
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I
we're not
do.
really wasting your time.
you can also
I
contact
think
us
most
if
of
you
our
wanna
members do
share
that.
anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sure.
Not our podcast.
not our podcast is not your friend.
You guys are
That
now
is sad.
you guys are now
We're your
christened as not our friends. Those are your guys' title now, not our friends.
Not our friends.
You know?
Not our friends.
Not our
But you
friends.
are our friends.
But you are
don't
our
let it
friends.
slide. Don't let it slide. It's so bad.
Glad you started this.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Anyways,
damn, don't die.
Don't die. Don't die.
yep. Thank you, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
Thank you very much everyone for listening. I'll put links to the music in the show notes. And if you want to ask a question, share your story, or just say hi, you can reach us on Instagram at NotOurPodcast. See you next episode and have a great life.